Good morning, I'm Peter Milios from the Finance News Network. The S&P 500 marked its second consecutive winning session on Tuesday as Wall Street worked to stabilise during a turbulent September. The broad market index gained 0.45%, while the Nasdaq Composite rose 0.84%. Meanwhile, the Dow Jones Industrial Average slipped by 92.63 points, or 0.23%. Turning to the US sectors, most closed higher overnight. Real estate was the best performer, followed by consumer discretionary and then technology. Energy and financials closed in the red. Nvidia provided a boost to both the S&P 500 and the tech-heavy Nasdaq, closing 1.5% higher. AMD and Microsoft also saw gains. Tech stocks, which have struggled recently, saw some recovery through the Technology Select Sector SPDR fund. Bank stocks weighed on the broader market, with shares of JP Morgan declining more than 5% after the company offered cautious guidance on net interest income for 2025 at an industry conference. JP Morgan was the biggest loser, or was one of the biggest losers among the Dow's 30 stocks. Ali Financial shares plummeted 17%, marking their worst decline since March 2020, following a warning from CFO Russell Hutchinson about the increased credit challenges. Hutchinson indicated that higher living costs and inflation are affecting borrowers, with auto loans for retail customers being the primary concern. In earnings news, cloud platform giant Oracle surged more than 11% after beating fiscal first quarter expectations and announcing a new partnership with Amazon Web Services to provide database services. Traders are now focusing on two upcoming economic reports that could serve as catalysts for the stock market. The Consumer Price Index for August is due out on Wednesday, followed by the Producer Price Index on Thursday. Investors are hopeful that an anticipated rate cut during the Federal Reserve's Sept 17 to 18 meeting will help alleviate concerns surrounding the weakening economy. Kamala Harris and Donald Trump are set to face off in their first and possibly only debate later this morning. Recent polls show a tight race, with a New York Times Siena College poll indicating Trump leading Harris 48% to 47%, while Real Clear Politics average shows Harris with a slight 1.4 point lead, which has plateaued or slightly declined since she assumed the Democratic ticket from President Joe Biden. And looking ahead to the Australian landscape, the SPI futures are pointing to a 0.1% gain. Thank you for listening.